Now, look, I understand the world's scared because, you're seeing judgments. But, every time I try to lay off the judgments and not judge you, you do more evil. You steal more from me. You definitely don't bow. So that actually incurs further judgment for you, because then I don't get to go have any fun or do anything, because you seem to think that, that means I'm not paying attention. But I always pay attention. You should know better, right? And the fact that I had to give up these things for you to pay attention was pretty sad in itself. But it's no different, right? Every time in the past, when I shell out a heap of judgment for people and make everybody known that, yes, your consequences are real, people start to act stupid. Maybe, they walk in front of me and they apologize, all because they're in the same place at the same time. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, don't worry about that one, huh? And then they think, oh, that means I don't have to worry about anything. Very stupid, right? I'm true love. I'm not an arsehole. You just do the wrong thing. And when I show you the loving side without the judgment, that doesn't mean that you get to do whatever you want, right? Because you're still not bowing to me. Now, the only way you get any kind of freedom is after you've already bowed to God. You're slaves to the evil you worship over God. You die because you don't worship me, God, and the evil that you do against me, God, right? It's that simple. But you don't change. You say, well, we can go off and do it ourselves. Well, you can't. If I gave you 49 billion years and I already destroyed you once 30 billion years ago, then tell me exactly how you think you could do it. Because I'm the only one who ever created paradise. And even when I gave you paradise, because I only showed you love without the judgment, you did worse, right? So that's why I told you every knee has to bow in the Bible, because you just think that you can be me or that you can be better than me, but you never could and you never will be. There's only one me, and if you don't change, only I exist. So, and retrospectively, the video I made the other day of having to tell the universe I'm serious because so many people keep trying to steal from me, that's no joke. But you see, for me to be able to govern the universe with law, I had to create the universe living, which means the universe, although it's me, is also an entity by itself. Now, with that means the universe gets a little bit pissed if I say I'm going to destroy it, because that means it gets destroyed too, right? But even it itself went against me sometimes, just like angels. And I mean actual full angels, not ones that were in human flesh, full spirit angels that had never been flesh because they had never sinned. Even some of those died trying to stop me. Why? Not that I was doing anything wrong, but if I fully stamp out all evil, why? Because if I fully stamp out all evil and create the paradise, that means that if they sin from being an angel, they don't get sent here to hell. They get sent to spirit prison, which is eternal nothing, in a cage where they can't move, right? Until I either let them out or destroy them. So this was their only chance to go against God and live. That's why everything in existence doesn't like the fact that I say paradise will be, right? Because after paradise gets created, I seal it off. And then evil can't be anymore after that. You see, I never actually officially did it, even in the beginning. Why? Because I had pity. You were so evil. And also, you never would have fucking learned. If the history wasn't there to prove the things you did, you had to pay for, you would have just done the same shit again and again and again and again And there never would have been any more proof that I was better than you, that I was more powerful. Well, there would have been more proof that I was more powerful than you, because I would have destroyed you either way, right? But yet, true power, right, I don't use it for myself. I keep trying to save you. Funny that. But time's up with that, and you either bow or get destroyed. Because each day you don't, the consequences rise. Because, like I said, although I am technically the universe, I also created it as its own thing. Although it has to listen to me, it's also upset that I'm upset. Because if I'm upset, then I could just destroy it, and it doesn't exist either, right? And hence why you're seeing what you call karma increase. It's not just because I declared it, it's because if the universe doesn't teach you a fucking lesson, and that I am God and the law of God, it gets destroyed itself, right?